me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. G. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust and that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Meek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga. Go.
Yo, shout it out to everybody in the building, everybody that's going to come in the building. If you come in here now, I appreciate it. If you watch it on the replay, gang, I appreciate that. If you feel like sharing, if you feel like subscribing, I appreciate all that too. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to all the members that definitely held me down with their memberships. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to all the people that come in and support me with the conversations I be having, the ones that went through the trials and tribulations with me. Shout out to y'all. It's Friday night sip. I'm sipping. I am sipping on that Don Julio. You know I'm burning on that woo-wee. You understand what I'm saying to you? I just want to give the gratitude out to y'all because a lot of people don't really respect the fact that they chat is really supportive without the its and the ands and all that other extra shit. So I appreciate that because like they say, you could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all be deciding to come and chill out with me. If y'all hear that audio crystal clear, could y'all do me just one favor? Just do me one favor. Could you tell me that I am crystal clear? That's all I need y'all to do. That's all I need you to do. Then y'all can tell me what y'all sipping on and what y'all burning on. You dig what I'm saying? This is a conversation of conversations. It will be an open panel if anybody wants to pull up. Y'all know the rules. Intelligence over ignorance. That's the only thing I ask for. You know what I'm saying? Kills, I appreciate you. Drop God, I appreciate you. So let me get into the shout out. We got Kills 22, the first one to pull up in the building. City Boy Floyd, all Brooklyn. I see you here. Mimi coming all the way in from Canada. You dig what I'm saying? Drop God. Peace. I appreciate you for pulling up. Friday night sip. Thank God I don't have to go to work tomorrow, but I got some errands and stuff to run. Got to get a haircut. They've been bugging us out. We've been working the last 3 Saturdays. Couldn't get to the barber, but I'm letting my beard grow into again. I think I'm gonna grow my Sunni back out. Annette, I see you in the building, girl. Salute. Word up. Oh man, Kills. He said he's smoking that gumbo to make you feel like Dumbo. Shit, I didn't have my share of gumbo too. At a time or another, The Pursuit of Happiness, Garbage Pail Kids, BMF, Zeus Gumbo, Allen Iverson Gumbo, Mike Tyson Gumbo, Michael Jordan Gumbo, Basquiat Gumbo, Dior Gumbo, Blackberry Gumbo. There's so many of them shits, man. Shout out to Luca. You dig what I'm saying? What else y'all smoking and sipping on? You dig what I'm saying? It's Friday night. Like I said, the last 3 Saturdays we was working. I'm scheduled to work tomorrow, but fortunately, you know, I got some up to time and all that. Like I said, I had some runnings to do because we usually don't work on Saturdays. But because of the storm that we had down here, you know what I'm saying, that production, that shit got to go. Especially when them serious orders is coming out, 2,700, 3,000 cases a day. These niggas ain't playing. They got to get that bread. You understand what I'm saying to you? But it's Friday night. Got some things to talk about. Uh-oh. Drop Guard said he's sipping on some vanilla absolute with sweet tea. Fire. For everybody out there, this cheers goes out for you. Eve James, I see you in the building. Shout out to the Queen of the Now. She is definitely here. Shout out to Big Wax AP, Super James P, Sky Swizzy, Tommy the Top Op, the Big 1090. Shout out to the whole Nile River. Like I said, I'm so glad I don't have to work tomorrow. I was thinking about combo all day, y'all. I'm dead serious. I am so serious. Spanish got the job, said Telemundo, because you know they call me Telemundo. They said, what you doing, Telemundo? I said, I'm walking slow and I'm talking low. Combo been on my spirit. I've been thinking about him. It's the Friday night sip and burn, girl. It's a bunch of goddamn topics we can talk about tonight. I ain't got to go nowhere. Tell y'all a little bit what's going on. You know what? I was saying if we got enough participants tonight, men and women, we can have a fire-ass bill about some shit that's going on. I don't know if y'all know. Shout out to Annette. She just put me on and let me know they just dropped. Another plane just fell out the air and crashed. Fell out the air and crashed in Philadelphia. There's so much shit going on right now. And it seemed like, I don't know if y'all just seen that shit with The Simpsons. Yo, I don't know who these creators are. The creators of The Simpsons, I'm dead serious right now. They freaking me the fuck out. They are freaking me the fuck out. Check this out. The new thing about The Simpsons, this is one of the new predictions. Now pay attention to this. I spoke about this before, way before Donald Trump got reelected. Everybody was saying, Dice, who you gonna say? I said, The Simpsons said Donald gonna get reelected. Kamala Harris was going up. Everything was happening. If you pay attention, people were still swearing to the fact where they thought Kamala, the late candidate for president that was running, was gonna get it, but then Trump took this shit again. Now check this out. The Simpsons said Trump was gonna take it again. The Simpsons said the situation with the bombing at the Pearl Harbor was gonna occur. The Simpsons said Puff Daddy would be on the run from the police. Miss Tanja Stanley is in the building. Salute, sister. The Simpsons, let me tell y'all something. From the whole horrible situation before the LA fires, when we had the fires in Maui, the Simpsons predicted that too. To the same fact where they said that it would be blue umbrellas that would go unscathed throughout this so-called radiation of a beam that supposedly set it to fire in Maui, educational purposes, allegedly. Now pay attention. Has anybody heard about the last prediction from The Simpsons? If you want to talk about a topic. If you want to know what The Simpsons is predicting that's going to happen in our near future, you got to do me one favor. You have to watch this amazing intro by the guy named CB. Can you dig it? Pay attention to the intro. Yo, do me a favor, y'all. Would y'all pay attention to my introductions? Would you pay attention to the whole thing? Like my grandfather said, you would miss the whole beauty of a portrait or a picture if you're just fixated on one part. Just pay attention to everything. Let's go. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Shout out to Kenny, the Unholy Grail in the building. Keep it growing tonight, Kenny. You start doing that crazy, wild, satanic bullshit. I clapped you the other day for 24 hours because I still dig the appreciation if people come through. But sometimes they have little outbursts. Now, if you do some goofy shit tonight, you're gone, you. You're kicked into the abyss of blood clot 300. The hole. I'm talking about the abyss of never ending of dropping. You know what it is to get kicked in the hole? Just imagine that shit, my nigga. You're going to get kicked in a hole that's going to have a never-ending bottom. You're going to fall for the rest of your life fucking with overhead. Now back to what I was saying. My man Kills22 said, if I'm not mistaken, they said Trump was going to die. I didn't catch that one. He said, but I have seen a little bit of what you're talking about on IG. Now, what they're talking about is there's going to be a public frenzy pertaining to money. Physical money, allegedly. They said it's going to be the fact where we're going to have to go back and resort to what we was doing back in the days pertaining to the barter system. Okay. You said, bring that again, sissy. Bam. You go. You go. Egypt, be quiet. Egypt, chill. The sad part is you try to give people the benefit of the doubt because they're supposed to be adults. And then the trolling begins. So now Kenny's Unholy Grail, you're gone forever. Mental illness. Eve was just talking about this the other night. Mental illness is crazy, y'all. You got people getting up on YouTube saying Satan is the king and all that. That comes to mental illness. Stuff like that used to make me go, ah. Stuff like that now make me go, damn, that's sad. That's just sad because somebody going through is so goddamn mind-blowing and overwhelming that they sitting up just talking about Satan is best and all this. You got to pray for people like that. You can't even argue with a motherfucker feeling like that. But back to what I said about The Simpsons. The Simpsons said that all physical money, currency will no longer exist. They said the only thing that will be held of value is biocryptic money. Mimi said, I was going to give you 5 minutes, but I guess you're going to have a good life, brother. Laugh out loud. Biocryptic money. That whole situation with the biocryptic seed money, they said that's the only thing that's going to be of any value. So that means you could be El Chapo. Speaking of El Chapo, right now they trying to get this dude to tell where his $72 billion is. They said this nigga got $72 billion, not $72 million. They said this nigga got $72 billion somewhere. $72 billion? Well, make a long story short. Say you got $500 million. You got $500 million in $100 bills in your garage. And then that shit is worthless. They're saying, quote unquote, if you don't have liquid money, biocryptic money, that you won't be worth anything. They said it's going to be so fucked up in the streets. Now, this is supposedly the predictions of The Simpsons. They say the shit is going to be so fucked up in the streets, y'all, where it's going to be to the fact where people are going to be rushing these grocery stores and groves and buying up everything like pepper. Pay attention. They're buying up all the like seasonings. They're trying to buy up all the meats. They're trying to buy up all the cereal. They're trying to buy up everything that people want to eat. And then it's going to get to the fact where whoever has accumulated a good amount of grocery, the only way that they're going to be sustaining in life is if they're going to go back to the barter system. Meaning, if you need some hot cocoa, I got coffee. So you give me 2 boxes of hot coffee. I give you 2 boxes of coffee in the pack, and you got to give me 2 boxes of hot cocoa in the pack. Oh, you got greens? You got collard greens. Well, I have carrots. I got tomatoes. Give me some of them greens you got, and I'm going to give you some of these carrots and some of these tomatoes. That's the barter system. That's how everything existed before money was even a factor. Now, check this out. For the people that have this dire craze for these Instagram spots, they want to be putting up these monies up their sleeve and always walking around with these wads of money, and this money is making them feel as though that they're superior over everyone because of finances. That shit is going to start a mental craze in the streets. Number one, people are going to start having to go to underground. If this shit is going to go down like The Simpsons is saying it's going to go down. The Simpsons said that Donald Trump will be reelected again after being convicted, after being charged with felonies. They had a movie called Escape from New York. I don't know if anybody ever saw it. You dig what I'm saying? People were living underground, and the whole objective was to get out of New York City. The Statue of Liberty, she was under the water to the fact where her head and her hand was the only thing that was showing. Drop Guard said, yo, check this out. I'll be all right. I live off the ocean. Yo, Drop, what the fuck is you, a mermaid, my nigga? Is you a mermaid? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. The reason why I said that about the mermaid is I don't know if y'all seen what I just saw, what I just posted on the gram about how they put a camera on a shark's fin. They put a camera on a shark's fin, y'all. And when the shark, they let the shark go back in the water, the shark went to the depth and the depth and the depth. I'm talking about some deep shit in the motherfucking sea where it's nothing but fishes and gallows and all that. And they showed how the shark was just down there chilling, and the camera caught what seemed to be swimming directly over the shark was the silhouette, a clear silhouette of a fucking what appeared to be a mermaid. If you check me out on the gram and check my story, it's called one of the world's videos that we was never supposed to see. I'm talking about they put the camera on the fin of a shark and the shark is in the water. I'm talking about that shark was going down for a while. I'm talking about that shit was swimming for minutes. I'm talking about minutes upon minutes. It's right on my story right now, Drop God. That shark was swimming for minutes upon minutes upon minutes. And then it got to the part of the ocean where the shark was just, I guess, chilling, swimming. And the next thing you know, the motherfucking silhouette of a fucking mermaid. Because I believe in shit like that. Believe it or not, I do believe that there are mermaids. One of the movies that made me really think about something that I've always believed in, mermaids, was the movie Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2. Kevin, salute. I was reading Drop God when he said, I got to see that. Yeah, Escape from New York. For real. Kirk Douglas. Fire. You see what she said? Miss Mimi said, there's so much under than above. I was going to talk about some shit that I saw one time, but I don't even want to talk about the shit because the shit might be the truth. I'm dead ass serious. All I know is I'm going to tell y'all I was working at the beach one time, and I got off at 7 o'clock at night. I'm just going to tell a story. I got off at 7 o'clock at night. Some shit came. Yo, listen to me. I can't make this shit up. I know this shit sound like a joke. It's on my beautiful mother's soul. Some shit came right out of the water. Angie, baby. Is in the building. Yo, some shit came out the water, y'all, and then shot into the air. And the shit just disappeared. And then like seconds later, the shit just reappeared and went right back in the water. The craziest part about this is, y'all, this is the summer of 2012. 2012. Might have been 13. There were over 785 call-ins on the same thing I just told y'all about. So when it comes to mermaids, number one, the Bermuda Triangle, that's something that's always fascinated me. Angie Baby sent me something pertaining to certain rocks that if like from without a story, from the blind eye, you can look at these rocks. And I'm gonna do a story on that because she sent them to me, and I think that's very interesting. If you look at these rocks, they just appear to be rocks. But if you was to look at them through the lens of a microscopic lens where you could focus on the images with the story that comes with certain things like giants that once allegedly walked the earth, there's some real deep shit. Dragons and shit like that. All that shit. You know why I believe in that type of shit? I'm going to keep it funky with you. Because if you didn't pay attention, what's the name of the fucking show? Lord of the Rings. No, not Lord of the Rings. With the dragons. What's the name of the motherfucking show with the dragons, with the lady with the pretty white hair and with them damn dragons, man? What's the name of that? I got to stop smoking this shit. But it ain't gonna be tonight. I'm not going to stop tonight, so I'm not going to sit there and lie to y'all. What is the name of that shit? Name a TV show, y'all. Game of Thrones. I got to stop this shit, Kev. I'm going to get myself. No one's exempt from 10 seconds over here. That was some real goofy shit. I could not, for no reason, put Game of Thrones in my head. Well, check it out. In Game of Thrones, you see how they always said that there was a control of dragons. Something else I've always been fascinated with. It's facts. See, I read this book. Well, not the whole book. I've read certain parts out of it. It's called Behold the Pale White Horse by William C. Cooper. It's a deep book, and they even stopped printing it. Lola, what up, girl? Let me ask you something, Lola. Now, if she tell me this is official, I'm going with it. Lola, do you believe in mermaids? Angie said, great book. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that, Angie. Secret weapons for silent wars. Religion, liquor stores, drugs. That's some deep shit. Secret weapons for silent wars. They gave, don't get me to talk about that book. Come on, Kev, don't get me to talk about no shit like that, because they might just blank this shit. You see what Lola said? I'm telling you, if you look at my shit, what appeared to be a brand, let me tell you something. I believe. She said mermaids definitely exist. Let me tell you something. My pops, he was in the Navy. The nigga used to get high. The nigga used to be drinking Wild Irish Rose. I'm talking about smoking crack, y'all. Crack. I ain't talking about no Woolers. I'm talking about a crack stem, crack cocaine, pocket full of money, drinking Wild Irish Rose, crying, talking about horrific things that he has saw and has experienced when he was in the Navy. And then I think about the book, Behold the Pale White Horse. It was wrote by William C. Cooper. May he rest in peace. After the third attempt, they finally killed him. This is things about stuff from the Navy, witchcraft, demonic witchcraft, Satanism, shit that people just overlook. Like, people really feel that Satan does not exist. Shit is real. People, it's really motherfuckers out there that's worshiping the devil. I didn't know till 1995 that there was something actually called the Devil's Bible. Lola said, go to the tropical islands, but don't wear shiny jewelry. Nor swing at night. They will take you. Damn. Damn. Nor swim at night. They will take you. I figured that out. Pardon me. That was Don Julio. I said nor swing at night. No, or nor swim at night. There's too many things going on up here. That's why I be saying there's so much stuff that be bugging me out. We got too much shit to be talking about, especially the people that got some sense. Because don't get it twisted. It's just going to be some people. All of us is crazy to a certain degree. How crazy are you? See, I was taught that if they call you crazy, that means you did something one day to let somebody know, or a group of people know, that you are not the one to be disrespected without repercussion. That's it. Simple and plain. That goes for man or woman. That goes for man or woman. But let's get back to the Simpsons. They talking about our money is going to be gone. So you're going to be selling food, sex, body parts. They talking about microchipping people. Shit, I got too much shit to go with, man. I got too much shit to go with, y'all. Yo, and how y'all feel about this Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus? I'm ready to do one Sunday. I'm ready to set it up for Sunday. I'm ready to promote it over the weekend. It's time for us to start coming together with a great conference. Like this shit that's going on right now. It's too much shit going on. Number one, they still, you notice how they just flooded our TVs with the fires in California. You notice they're not talking about it no more? See, shit like that be bugging me the fuck out. If you notice lately, like I said, they're about to, if they haven't done it already, they're about to allegedly acquit Keefe D for the killing of Tupac Shakur. Can anybody in here tell me why they would be letting him go if they arrested him saying he was responsible for taking his life? Trying to do it Sunday night, Eve. Trying to do it Sunday afternoon, excuse me. Facts. William C. Cooper. William C. Cooper, Mimi. Oh yeah, William C. Cooper. She said in another book is Divine and Conquer. Yeah, William C. Cooper, that's who wrote the book, Behold the Pale White Horse. He was talking about some real deep shit. And unfortunately, the third attempt, they got him. And he said it before he passed away, the things that he was talking about. The bug part is, he even spoke about shit in the interview about Bob Marley, about how the CIA killed Bob Marley. And they said that he was crazy talking about that. And then right before, the agent that worked for the Central Intelligence Agency that was put to take down Bob Marley came on YouTube on his dying deathbed and confessed to his part in Bob Marley's demise. This shit is crazy. This shit is really crazy. What y'all got planned for the weekend? I promised my aunt I'd take her to the meat market. I know that shit sound crazy, but that makes my day. Got to get a haircut for real, because like I said, the last 3 Saturdays we was working, but I'm getting my face cut tomorrow. But I told my aunt I'd take her to the meat market. You know, she a little older. She be paranoid about driving sometime. I said, fuck it, I ain't doing nothing. I come snatch you up, girl, take you to the meat market. Then I get a couple of extra items and leave them over there and be like, put them together. Put them together for your nephew, Doodoo Head. What y'all got going on for the weekend? What do y'all got going on for the weekend? I hope nobody got to work tomorrow that's in this chat. I hope nobody got to work tomorrow that may watch the replay of this tonight or tomorrow morning. Hope they don't have to listen to this from work. I don't know if that's another thing I want to talk about. Should a person have to work on Saturday? Oh, man. Job guard said I got to go to work, my brother. Mimi said an easy way. Hold up. She said they are infiltrating everything. Laugh out loud. I wish I was kidding. She said it's easy to find out. They do it right in front. Seen nowadays like Biden, most racist fuck. Welcome to Prince Hall Freemason Lodge, buddy. Lola said, she said, I got a spiritual cleaning to do Sunday. Matter of fact, who fighting tomorrow, Kills? Is the fight tomorrow? Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. It's a fight tomorrow? The fight? It must be UFC he talking about. He must be talking about UFC. What? Some shit, but Benitez and Canelo? Benitez and Canelo, I see that one. Yeah, so I guess I'll see it because I get it all. She said, we live in an asylum. She said, and that's 100% Black Lodge. Welcome to the Prince Hall Freemason Lodge, buddy. Uh-oh, she said, what's with the Masonic talk? Lola said, I'll be looking out for certain stuff. You know Lola Montana. She said, hold up. Please acknowledge. Tell me what's going on. She family, Lola. She one of the ones that's ready for the revolution, and she gonna hold it down. She's non-biased. Shout out to Mimi. She's just from Canada. She knows a good bag of bud when she sees it. Mom, loving wife, staying out their way, man. They don't know Mimi. She said, I ain't even digging deep. But like she said, a lot of that stuff that's happening right in front of our eyes, I don't be getting this shit sometimes. I be like, yo, what the, like the last, like, I don't know if y'all paid attention to this. Y'all don't pay attention to this. Do y'all notice that snow blizzard that just hit the world? Do y'all know that the South, I'm talking about North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, listen to me, Savannah, listen to me. The whole South was covered with snow like the streets of New York. I'm talking about wake up the next morning. It started snowing that Tuesday night last week, y'all. Wednesday morning, the whole road to all the way to town was completely ice. Completely ice. Shout out to my guy, Way to Black. Y'all already know I love this song right here. Let's go.
Pretty low, baby. 107 heavy it is. You know what goes down. 16.
Yo, Quando. Wait up. I showed my alibi. Yeah. In the big and the daddy. Yeah. Life is hard, y'all. I mean, for my big one. All night in the big and I ain't never cried. I help my nigga. I wish when I called that I had to die. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. I got a baller, went and found a block. God gave me a pill, Satan gave me a Glock. I met her once, she gave me the top. Of your life, you want it or not. Being broke was the motivation. Go through all the pain and the couldn't make it. I told Satan, suck a dick, I went and lost my faith in it. I was told if you want it, then go and take it. I got seeds worth the minds of I got enemies, in other words, ops, the gotta bleed. I Glock 9, a real so the need. I was sitting in the bin crying on my knees. I sat down and had a drink with me. I was thinking if my mama do, she think of me. My mama told me see my daddy when she look at me. Even though I love my aunt, I turned her to a fiend. My nightmares, they turned to a dream. Yeah. My money thoughts turned into a scheme. And you think that life a game. And the shooting got no pain. I popped the bean and then I left the earth. And guy had a gun, he kept it in his purse. My youngin' shot that, put him in a verse. I'm a rider, mirror tints on a black hearse. White man don't understand that being black hurts. Mama crying on the steps in front of a church. Dripping solidified. Yeah, I see my brother die. Little wanna slide. They ready for the homicide. Lord, take the pain away. My gun sing a lullaby. Ran from parole, I had to hustle, I ain't never hide. Tripping in the beacon, I was tweaking, I ain't never cried. Real multiply, nigga, we don't never die. 100 grand flat in the streets, I had you dead. 100 round drum, big choppy, I'll behead. You used to get beside me, signs couldn't find me. See, we was in the trenches, and the just living grimy. Yeah, getting too much money up the hill. They tried to lie me. Dominican, she freaky, give me toppy in the lobby. Yeah, you pushing, what you swiping cards. Yeah, I spin the block like I spin the yard. Yeah, you stay inside or you catch a charge. Yeah, my nigga pray to God because they life is hard. My niggas in the bing wishing they was home. Been there, done that. My you were not alone. Me in the streets, we had a conversations. Being broke was the motivations. They say they love me, but they really hate me. Me in the streets had the conversations. Me in the streets, we had the conversations. Being broke.
My fault, y'all. I'm telling y'all, that's that Don Julio. Take a sip for y'all. That's that Don Julio and that ooh wee. What I was saying was Mimi. Lola made me think about a situation that I had when I first moved to North Carolina. It was a vendor. Like a vendor, y'all can hear me now? If y'all can hear me now, let me see the dice cubes. It was a vendor. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Let me see some dice cubes, man. Y'all niggas got me thinking y'all can't hear me. You know y'all niggas fucking me because y'all know I'm sipping and burning. That's what it is? That's some shit y'all doing to the boy tonight? First motherfucker laugh about to get 10 seconds. Thank you, Kills. Thank you, Kills. Thank you, Drop. That's fucked up. Y'all niggas is laughing at a nigga, but that's a good time. That's a good thing. We laughing because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Now, let me tell you something. Lola made me think about something. There was some Shriners down here because it was a flea market of vendors that was selling food. The Shriner said, big guy, don't you want one of these T-bone steaks, plates? Don't they smell good? I'm like, yeah, I'll buy 2 of them if you answer a question. And that was T-bone steak plates with mashed potatoes and gravy and string beans. He said, all right, so what's the question? I said, now, if you're a Shriner, that means you're protecting a shrine. If you're part of the Shriners, that's protectors of a certain shrine. He said, correct. I said, if a shrine is a grave, he said, correct also. I said, this is the question I want to ask you. He said, what's the question, young man? I said, whose bones are y'all protecting in the shrine? Yo, Lola, the nigga told me to walk away from his table. Yo, Mimi, the man turned blood red. He told me to walk away from his table. But you got to pay attention to this. If you break down the word shrine, a shrine is a tomb. A tomb is what? The covenant of a grave. Whose bones are in that shrine that they are so protective over? I'm about to blow your mind. Can anybody tell me whose bones are supposed to be in that ever so beloved grave? Yo, I swear to God, Lola, the nigga turned blood red and told me to walk away from his stand. I said, huh? He said, young man, I'm going to ask you one more time. Could you please walk away from my stand? I don't want any problems. And I walked away. But do anybody know, can anybody in the chat tell me, allegedly, whose bones are supposed to be so sacred and protected in that shrine? Does anybody know that? That's a fact too, Lola. Allegedly. But allegedly, that's supposed to be the remaining bones and ashes. Uh-oh. Talk to me, Mimi. Talk to me, girl. I seen you said, yeah. Sound like the nigga on motherfucking Storage Wars. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me whose ashes are supposed to be in that shrine. Who is supposed to be buried there, Mimi? Lola said, I ain't saying allegedly. Fuck them dice. She said, the P-do comment. No, actually, they're supposed to be the remains of the real remains of Jesus Christ. See, now if he would have answered that question and he'd have said correct, then I'd have came with the question of questions. If you have the genetic genealogy, the genetic DNA, the genetic compass of whoever Jesus Christ was, why haven't you told the world the truth yet? Because first of all, Gabriel, Enoch, Methuselah, them are not Caucasian names. No offense to anybody. When are they going to tell the truth? Hebrew, Israelite? Do y'all understand? I heard somebody say this the other day. Shout out to the DS1 Ross the Boss. Sheep stay asleep. Make sure y'all get over there and subscribe. When it comes to content, that's my favorite YouTube content creator as far as content. Content that I can really indulge in. Shout out to Artist Morrison. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit him up because I think it's time for me and him to do a show, because Artist said he would love to see us do a show. And to tell you the truth, I would love to do a motherfucking show side by side with the God, because, woo! Woo! That dude intellect is something very, very powerful, something that's very, very needed. And unfortunately, it's not too many of us men that really understand our roles in life. So it seems like it's a race of men that's just worthless to society. I'm here to show y'all different. Me and Gigi, what's up, girl? I see you. In the words of Dwayne off What's Happening? Hey, hey, hey. It's the Friday night sip and burn. What you sipping on, girl? What you burning on if you do? Don Julio in the glass. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Shout out to my bro FTC Vice too. Shout out to Dog Soldier. Shout out to Hank McCoy. DMW shots already in here. Shout out to 050 China Brim. Harlem Legend. You know what I'm saying? Ja Ace TV. Zeke Black. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the OG. Matter of fact, make sure y'all go subscribe to OG Blue from Queens. I'm still so impressed with the show he did the other night when he had the West Coast Bloods and Crips on stage with the East Coast Bloods. You know what I'm saying? To the fact where a lot of differences were talked about, like adults, and then a lot of great connections were made. You know what I'm saying? That could possibly eliminate a lot of the foolishness that happens that erupts to people getting their lives taken away from them, or in prison, or hurt. You ain't never lied, Lola. But I am so happy I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I can get a haircut. They've been tearing us up. When I mean Lola, let me tell you a story about how God works. There was a dude in my area that just made me want to grab him by his ears, Lola, and headbutt him. And I prayed on it. Black Cuddy, I see you in the building. Salute. I prayed on it for 2 days. My supervisor came to me today and was like, yo, I want you to try something, Dice. I'm like, what it is, bro? He was like, just walk with me right quick, because it's about time for you to get something you deserve. Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, Shots, you mean gravy? I'm talking about gravy. Yo, he take me to an area, little more change, little more change, a little more change. And he just say, yo, rock this, Mario. I'm sitting up listening, all jokes aside, I'm listening to a 1994 Bass Odyssey versus King Addies. Chilling. Chilling. No headaches. Not having to worry about this one looking or this one doing, or this one keeping up, or me doing weirdo shit. God just eliminated that. The faith is just so remarkable. Yo, I was listening to a Stone Love and a Bass Odyssey too. Y'all think I'm joking? Y'all think I'm joking? Y'all think I be joking? Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. This type of shit I be listening to at my job. This the type of shit I be listening to at my job. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Watch this. I'm gonna let y'all hear some shit. Y'all think I be bugging? Watch this. Let me show y'all some shit. This is what I be listening to at my job. True fucking story, y'all. Y'all want to hear some vibes? Let me show y'all what I was listening to today at my job. True stories. Fair YouTube usage. Matter of fact, let me get to that first. Blood Clot. You know how YouTube try to play some Blood Clot games. But you know you don't have to worry about them type things. That's a Bumbo Clot. Yeah! Watch this. Show you some funny shit I was listening to today. Y'all think I'll be bullshitting? Yo, Drop God. Let me tell you what I be listening to at the job, son. Bumbo Clot. Jano. Fair YouTube usage. Listen to the tunes, y'all.
Grandma Gomez a vegetarian. Still nobody number one. We're gonna feel Felix of yam. Pick some brand music.
So let me tell ya, a little sound boy. It's not the time to play like happy sound.
Country sound just checking though.
Run away, cause we will got you. Just you, little sound.
No, let me play back a song again. Run the Rich there, Dylan today, bass and this there. Don't love. Town and country them sitting there, history, Shawnee B.
Catching with a roughneck sound.
History carry right after this, brother.
A little sound boy. It's not the time to play like happy sound boy. Select to run away, cause we will got you. Just you, little sound boy. Yes, I did see a killer sound boy. We kill a lot of sound boy. And let me tell you, the sound boy. It's not your time to play like happy sound boy. Select the run away, we will cut you, little sound boy.
Hey, it's Roy the Martha, check again. It's a rhythm for rhythm, but hey, you know, get a bigger than this in a Dillingy.
Come on.
You know, Stone Love and Bass of the scene, and you don't get no better than that in a country sound and town sound, you know. God bless.
The rise I up this morning, thanks to see the rising sun, oh God. Even when it's dawning, oh they see go play another dog on number one. Cause the time is so perilous, and the sound of clashing gets so dangerous. In this time, we see no sound.
Big up our God bless. Any form of the corner, the earth to come from here.
Juggle time.
It's so easy.
Juggling.
Give thanks and praise.
Who may I play first?
Every day.
Ladies, come on.
My heart is filled with so much sound. All I need is Stone Love sound to call my own, to play.
Them thing and them state of identification, you know.
What every
World sound.
Yo, what you know about the
You know, country and town.
I've always feeling oh so strong. Life is still.
Yo, them two sound and the strongest color them in a dance hall. You don't get no better than this, you know. Sing the melody of a big sound player. Alright, sing the melody, take it,
No sound, no matter we. No sound could never threaten we. No sound, no matter we. No sound could never threaten. Cause if I had to live my life without bass, I'd in me.
What?
This sound and sound would empty. a sound should sing. Because you are everything to
We do the right thing, man.
all base. This cement this stand so lively.
I know we ladies, we not left them out, you know.
Ladies, we always every time. Lord have mercy.
Hey, Bushman, tell her.
You are on my mind.
In a UK,
We'll search for a while. Stone love ladies.
I can tell you something about a good woman. She never sit down on sidewalk 7 days a week and chat people. Let me tell you about a real woman. She wakes me up so early in the morning.
But to me, it's like a breath of life.
Right?
This is what a king man really desires. To love a princess and a lover and a wife. Oh, I want to be wrapped up in the arms of a woman. Oh, I want to be wrapped up in the arms of a woman. So
For a limited time, Hardee's is adding the rich goodness of maple.
You know they wasn't gonna let us play Stone Love too long without a motherfucking commercial. Y'all know that shit. Black Cuddy talking about the Q Club and all that. Black Cuddy talking about the Q Club in Biltmore. You ain't talking about Biltmore next to the White Castle, is you? When it was a White Castle, then it turned into the Veggie Castle, right across the street from the Juice Bar. Shout out to my nigga Nigel with the one leg. If you know, you know. The nigga said, no sound. Facts. Biltmore, Club Dynasty, Wisco Manor, Fadada. Damn. Red Parrot, the Eagle's Nest. Shit. The Tunnel. Latin Quarters. Anytime you went to any of them spots back in the days, when some reggae shit was playing, it was popping. Word up. Crazy flashback right there. I had to get out of that shit. I zoned out. I had to get out of that shit. They start rinsing them, singing melody and them Barris Hammond dubs. Stone Love alongside Bass Odyssey. If anybody know anything about Stone Love, the niggas been playing since 1971. That's 53 fucking years. I'm talking about they got Michael Jackson dubs, Bob Marley dubs, Endless Garnet dubs. Them niggas could, and Frankie Paul, Luciano, Movado. Them niggas got dubs on top of dubs on top of dubs. Them niggas got dubs that'll kill. It's only a few, like, I don't know anything about sounds. I was talking to FTC about this stuff tonight. It's a dude by the name of David Radagon. Act 3 in the Bronx, facts. It's a dude by the name of David Radagon. Dude from England. Nigga play tunes, he crazy. But I remember when a sound called Downbeat murdered him. I'm talking about Downbeat. That's the name of the sound. Murdered him. Murdered him. No, listen to me. Everybody know what I'm talking about. White man from England. That nigga throw tunes. He used to spin them big super cat. Oh, we don't rock it up. All that. Yo, listen to me. Downbeat murdered him. I'm talking about murdered him. The nigga started rinsing Capletons. Nigga start rinsing them shits like a record, like the Ark. That's a fact. For real, I'm talking about woo. Downbeat, Silverhawk, Bodyguard, 4x4, Travelers, Metro Media, Super D, African Star. Sounds from Brooklyn, Stereosonic and Spectrum. I remember when them niggas bust the Buju dub. Boom, bye, bye. When them niggas bust that dub, they went crazy. LP International, Metro Media. You know what I'm saying? Black Cat. I'm talking about, we was around them crazy sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoo. Grizz, salute. Shot said the Africa House. Grizz said, don't forget the mini market on Rutland. Rutland in 94th. Quarbird, if you know, you know. Shout out to Big Maynard. Hey, sis, I see you popping in, Divine. From Chi-Town. Word up. That's when outside was outside. Facts! But if you survive that shit, I seen a post on Instagram the other day. It said, if you survived the 90s, what we do today now is play old, sit in the house and watch TV. And that's a cold-blooded fact. If we survive, all of us know what we survive, the way these streets is now, we ain't got no time for that shit. We ain't got no time for that shit. Streets is crazy. Like I said. Damn, my man said, I'm so old. I know about the Village Hut on Linden Boulevard. Damn. That's not old. That's wise. That's wise. Word up. A lot of things, a lot of times. Man, they need them old clubs like down here in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Stone Love be coming down here. Afrique be coming down here. But like you don't really get to see like the sounds coming up like Young Hawk, Blunt Posse. Yo, that's the sound right there. Listen to me. Blunt Posse is one of the most underestimated fucking sounds I've ever heard in my life. Them niggas is something different. Young Hawk is the follow-up sound to the legendary Silverhawk. But when it comes out to them niggas called Blunt Posse, word up. Shot says, shout out to all the clubs on Empire Boulevard between Washington and Bedford. Jesus Christ. Bot area there. You talking about IS 391. Lee, Lord have mercy. Whew. That's down there by them crazy niggas. Lord have mercy. Them was crazy. I'm trying to remember. It's on. Is that, yeah, that's Empire in, was that Brooklyn? IS 391, because that was the rivals of us, IS 390. I remember we went down there with Mr. Deachin. Them niggas jumped us. The fucking parents and all that shit. Them niggas jumped us. It's fucked up. It was so fucked up back in the days that if you went to a visiting high school or a visiting junior high school and you won, there was a chance that you might have to fight to get to the train station or get on your damn bus to go back to school. That shit is crazy. We all were. He said, I was so smoked up partying in the 80s and 90s. My 80s was the house parties. The 90s was them clubs. For real. East New York and Troy Avenue. See, I know, I see. Lola told me to leave this motherfucking tequila alone. See? Lola said, Dice, be easy on that tequila. But you know what? I don't have to go to work tomorrow. And it's something legal, just like the nigga Jeff Red said. It's Friday night, and I just got paid. And I'm feeling right. And I ain't going nowhere. I'm not getting behind no steering wheel. I ain't going to no party or no club or nothing like that. When I end this live, I'm about to go in there and finish watching this Kevin Hart shit. But you know what I said, I seen this post that I had to put up. You know what my thing is? You know what I'm watching this weekend? Because like I said, tomorrow I got to take my aunt to Kinlaw, get some meat from the meat market. But you know what I'm about to watch over again? Snowfall. Snowfall. That's some deep shit because on the Instagram post, it showed him when he was with Leon. And it said he needed, like, it was in two screens. And on one side, Leon's side, it said he needed help. And then you show Franklin Saint. And then the letters under him was saying he helped him. Then they said he was next to his uncle. They said he needed help. Franklin helped him. Next to his uncle's girlfriend, she needed help. Franklin helped him. Harvey, he needed help. It stayed under the bottom. Franklin helped him. Leon, he needed help. Franklin helped him. His mother, she needed help. Franklin helped her. And then they showed him at the end of Snowfall. And I don't want to ruin it for anybody to watch Snowfall, but they showed him at the end of Snowfall in the particular state that he was in. And it said, when he needed help, nobody helped him. Love people, that's the fact. And a lot of niggas got killed down there. God bless the dead too, Black Cuddy. Woo! You talking about when Barry and them niggas was outside. Schenectady and Sterling. Whew. Gully Mine crew was outside. King Ideas. Woo! I ain't gonna front. That's crazy. He just took me back. He said legends on Empire Boulevard. Lord, he's different. This is different type of individuals right here. These are places where you never knew if you was gonna come out that motherfucker alive, or if you got outside, you don't know if you was gonna be able to get yo. I'm talking about partying in the 80s and the 90s when a lot of the drug crews were at the highest level of war. If you know anything back in the days, at first it was the regular mom and pop stores. It elevated to the Hispanic people, the Puerto Rican people first, and then came in the Dominicans. Pay attention. And then came in the Panamanians. Pay attention. And then came in the Jamaicans. See, a lot of people forget the powerful impact Jamaica had on the United States of America, especially in Brooklyn. See, if you pay attention to the franchises, the bodegas and the corner stores, like I said, first it started with the mom and pops alongside the Italians because of the neighborhoods. And then came with the Puerto Ricans, Opportunity, then the Dominicans, then the Panamanians, and then the Jamaicans. Do y'all remember how many motherfucking weed spots Jamaicans had? Do y'all forget how many bodegas that Jamaicans had? I'm talking about real Jamaicans, rosters. You walking up in that motherfucker, all you smelling is incense. Motherfucking cereal, 4 years old. You go to buy something, they be like, bedroom, don't do that. Where on? Dime, 20. And then it evolved to the fact when niggas was selling Hydro and Haze and all that in them juice bars, and then the stores got more extravagant. You started seeing Nantuckets. Remember that shit in there? You started seeing the Nantucket juices, the old-time pineapple sodas, the old-time orange sodas. Niggas started selling carrot cakes. If you wanted to get some real bud, you had to know a certain code where you had to walk into the store, walk to the back, walk through a door, knock on a wall, the shit slide, menu come out. Shit, I think I'm talking too fucking much. I think I'm talking too motherfucking much. Hold up, let me stop right quick. I'm sorry, Annette. I'm talking too motherfucking much. I'm bugging the fuck out. I'm talking too fucking much.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside, I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates, you think you sliding through. I help build my niggas, this ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means, I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas, I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from, what y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Some of you niggas that be saying y'all was outside, I'm disgusted. No, that's a little bit too harsh. Top Shot, salute. I'm appalled. When I seen Miss Annette from Harlem's Avatar, I said, this woman right here is a gangster. She done been around some gangsters. Certain people wouldn't. Some people just pick an avatar. Then some people pick something that gravitates to them. But check this out. This is a very in particular avatar. Right? And her spirit, some of you dudes, yo, I know she was outside. This statement right here that she said, right here, nobody said it except her. I gave you the fucking hint. You didn't even say nothing about it, but she caught it. You had to go in the store and you had to, if you walked up talking about you wanted a dime of weed or 20 of weed, you wouldn't got served. The niggas ain't chase money. All money wasn't good money because niggas was sending in decoys with mark money. This is the era we from. But they saw you come in the store and patronize something and then come to the front and be like, yo, let me get 2 20s with that dread. And let me get 2 White Owls. Oh, you ain't got no White Owls? Give me a pack of Fronto Leaf. Because the dreads, their stores was so hot. You knew something was being sold out of that motherfucker. You had to buy something. You couldn't just go in there and say, let me get some weed. I remember one time we went to Hancock and Evergreen. True story. Dread sitting in front of the weed spot. The dumbest shit I ever did in my life. Dread sitting on the shit. He got the spliff in his mouth. This is the most disrespectful, insulting shit I ever went through in my life. He like this. So I walk up. This how he looking. The nigga never made eye contact with me. I said, yo, what Dread? Yo. The nigga say, what my yo? I say, yo, beg your 20. Yo, Cuddy, I swear to God, this nigga disrespected me so smoothly. You know how them dreads is? Them niggas that disrespect you with some smooth shit. I say, yo, beg your 20, my yo. Yo, shots. The nigga did some shit like this. The nigga said like, yo, this was the most disrespectful shit I ever seen in my life. The nigga put the split up to his mouth and said, "Man, I sound no herb. Man, I know what no herb about. Man, I know what no herb about, my yo. Man, I know what no herb about." The reason why he knew I wasn't familiar with the weed spot, because if anybody know anything about Hancock and Evergreen, at that particular time, they didn't open up to the nighttime. Am I lying? If you was in Brooklyn, tell me I'm lying. Disrespectful ass dread nigga. Yo, that's my word. I wanted. Yo, that nigga was so fucking disrespectful, son. That nigga said, Bedrin, man, I know I know weed at. Man, I sell no herb. That nigga smoking a big dirty split. Big dirty split. She said, yo, facts, Dice. We definitely got to chop it. I was definitely outside. I could almost bet we know a few of the same people. Facts. Yo, Shots, you know how you, yo, them West Indian people, disrespectful, you know. Yo, Mr. I think for myself, peace, beloved. I don't know if I've seen you since last year, but if I haven't, Happy New Year to you. I appreciate you for pulling up in the chat. He said, shout out to the green and white on Gates Avenue. You don't know nothing about no Gates in No Street. I'll put your, my fucking gun at. Oh, my goddamn gun. I'll put you in, you don't know nothing about no Gates in No Street. You don't know nothing about no Gates and Nostrand. You don't know nothing about no Hancock and Evergreen. Y'all don't know nothing about no Hancock and Evergreen. If you know about Hancock and Evergreen, what was it? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. And if you fuck up, I'm timing your ass out to tomorrow. If you cop weed from Hancock and Evergreen, how did you get it? Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, boom, doom, boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, 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 boom, doom. Now, how the fuck did you get it? Palmetto and Evergreen, too. First of all, the niggas was in the corner store. And they were selling 20s of chocolate and 50s of haze. But they was calling it hydro. They didn't have no 20s. They had 50s. The only thing you can get 20s in was chocolate. And it might have been 2 splits. Fire! They wasn't there, Grizz. You don't know what it is to buy no lamb spread from Funland on Schenectady and Sterling. You don't know nothing about no real official Hawaiian sex. I'm talking about chocolate tie that was on a stick. See, the paper bag was the brown fold bag. There was trays, that was about 4 blunts. Then it was nickels, that was about 7 blunts, 8 blunts. But see, that tie stick was a blunt. You see what he said? They don't know nothing about no Nostrand and Gates. They don't know nothing about no 20s of Tyson. No dimes of skunk. Am I lying? They don't know nothing about no 20s of blockweed and the dimes of skunk under the door, Grizz. The bulletproof door under the door. You go inside. They don't know, Grizz. They weren't there. The great Linden and Powell. Next to Peaches. Yo, Grizz, don't let me start talking in here, son. What is it? Peaches Restaurant? Wicked ass oxtail rice and peas? What a dread them name? China? What a baby mother named Tasha with the chinky eyes from the Star? Chill, Grizz. They weren't there. King of Kings, Kingston and Bergen, long bags of skunk, dimes of chocolate. They wasn't there. Shots. The backup store on Utica and Pacific, they was not there. They weren't there. I was. King of Kings, 24 hours. Shout out to my nigga Shatik and them. My nigga Martise, Wise and them. They don't know. They don't know, man. Oh, shit. Grizz said King of Kings is still in. She said, let's go to Manhattan, 126th Street and Lexington Avenue, Bodega, but you got to go in the back door and put your money in the hole. Let's go to 129th and Madison. When you got to go down 2 stairs, go inside and order a slice of carrot cake. Walk to the back of the door, make the left. When they were selling them, the shows called Banned from Television. They was on DVDs for $20 a piece. The Banned from Televisions. The Banned from Televisions. Remember that? $20 DVDs? These is facts. 125th in Madison. The ice cream parlor, the Dreads. Right across the street from the fish and chip spot. I was there. 131st in Madison. I was there. Yo, Cuddy, I was there. Lewis and Halsey. I was there. Underhill and Bergen. The chocolate bags was pink with a black butterfly on it. The skunk was green. I was there. I swear I was there. I was there. Y'all niggas gonna get me too excited, man. I said that in one of my rhymes. I said, man, if they heard my story, the crew would get the crew would get excited, but if the wrong motherfuckers heard it from the feds, I might get indicted, nigga. They don't understand, man. They don't understand about 204th and Post, 191st and Academy. They don't understand about anything like that because they weren't there. They weren't there. I know they weren't there because I didn't see them. And if they was there, they would have saw me there. And that'd have been enough for them to say he was there, if y'all understand. So if I was there, that meant something. Only the real and official would understand what I just said. If we were there, that meant something. If we was at the tunnel, that meant something. If we was at Demerara's, that meant something. Very, very good days, man. Very, very good days, man. See how many people here understand how much we got in common? The world is small when it say 5 degrees or 6 degrees of separation. If you ask 6 people about 6 people that ask 6 more people that know 6 more people, 6 of them people gonna come back to know you. Franklin and Lincoln kept the gas. You see what she said? The tunnel, if you know, you know. How many tunnel stories? They had to be there. So if we survived that shit, we're at the glory days now. Now it's time to go to fucking Walmart. Now it's time to go to Texas Roadhouse with the family. Now it's time to take the motherfucking kids, if they're young enough, to Disney World. They got the new resort now. See, this is what my grandparents and them used to do. They said, if we want to go somewhere in the summer, they're going to start paying for it in the fall. Like September, my grandmother said, put a little down, 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 put a little down. So by the summer, the best time my grandmother always said was to go on vacation was the last 2 weeks of summer. The last 2 weeks of summer was supposed to ease your mind if you had to go back to work or for the kids that had to go back to school. See, I had people that planned certain things for me. See, like they said, well, he done had a nice little summer. Let's give him a memorable ending for at least he can go into the motherfucking school year with a positive motherfucking attitude. Some people, they wasn't blessed enough to go through that, y'all. You got to understand the blessings that we have is so motherfucking honored with me, man. He said the tunnel had the worst coat check. Annette said, if you survive the tunnel, you good. Any questions, anyone? Who went to the tunnel? Where did you stand? The tunnel, like you said, Shots, that was niggas knowing who to get robbed. That was just niggas that was going to get lined up. Barton them niggas. The niggas knew who they was going to rob. Facts. Facts. Hey, that nigga got what on? Who? Got him. And I'm from Utica, between Park and Prospect. So if anybody knows what my block was when it came to Labor Day, everybody see the 3 train was the Parkway, but everybody was coming from the A train. Oh my God. Them were the days. I'm talking about Labor Days, 20,000, 30,000 dimes. I knew some dudes that allegedly, I'm talking about 30,000 dimes, police on every corner. The heroin will not stop selling. Anybody that was outside will tell you about that Mo Better. They'll tell you about that Triple D, and they'll tell you about that Hippo from Utica and Sterling. If they was outside and they can't talk about that Hippo, they wasn't in Brooklyn. Facts. Cold-blooded facts. That's why I said that motherfucking snow that just happened down here, that shit kind of shifted me. Drop God, I appreciate you, man. He says, tonight, Brooklyn talk only. I can't help it, brother. I love everybody, Drop. Let me tell you something. This Brooklyn shit, see, I know this shit sound funny. And I know how people where they from, they like to represent where they from. But it's something so different about being from Brooklyn. I mean, this shit is the truth. If I was from somewhere else and I visited Brooklyn, like I had family members come to Brooklyn and be like, I don't want to go back home. It's something about Brooklyn, man. It's something about New York. Let me just put it like that. It's something about New York, but I was born in Brooklyn in Kings County Hospital. Like I said, I had the best of Harlem, Long Island, Staten Island, Queens, the Bronx. It's like I've been blessed. I got family all over. My aunt is from Webster Houses. So, it's like so many things I was experienced to, for real. I can't help it. Like I went to PS 167, kicked out for fighting. Went to 191. Went to IS 390. Graduated. You know what I'm saying? Still had to get kicked out of there for fighting. They wouldn't even let me graduate there. I had to do 6 months in IS 210 with the Boys and Girls High School. Got kicked out for fighting. Went to Vanguard. That's where I met Big and graduated. He said, I grew up in Brooklyn too, bro. Oh, shit. He said Herkimer Street, right by the tower side. Atlantic. You talking about Atlantic Tower? Word up. See what I mean? Shout out to my niggas on Atlantic Avenue on the terminals on the backside down there. Freaky and Z and them niggas. It's like Brooklyn is Brooklyn, man. It's like Brooklyn is beautiful, man. I'm talking about that shit is going to always be beautiful in my heart. Even though the violence they say is down, I don't see it being down in Brooklyn. That shit different. The PS 269, Marine Park Junior High School, Erasmus Hall High School, got kicked out for fighting and graduated from Lafayette High School. Yep, that's the life of somebody in Brooklyn. Drop guard that is down the block from the crib. Facts. So if you survived it, man, be grateful. Seriously. I'll be glad I go to work every day. And when I be getting up in the morning, I don't be wanting to go to work. I don't know if that shit makes sense. Yo, when my alarm clock go off, I be wanting to shoot that shit. That'd be for the first 7 minutes or the 8 minutes before I get out of bed. And then I get up. Then I'll be cursing myself out because I'll be like, my inner body be like, pussy, go lay down. You're tired, doo-doo head. But then that inner strength be like, fuck you, pussy. I'm about to get ready and get this motherfucking bread, Fred, and go get that motherfucking paper. So when it comes to Friday nights when I'm off, oh, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm about to go in here. I'm about to watch Snowfall. I'm starting at season 1, episode 1. I'm telling you, that's what I'm starting on tonight. That's going to be my weekend binge. I'm trying to rock all seasons, man. I know I probably ain't going to get through it, but I got to go check out Snowfall because there was a lot of parts where Franklin helped everybody. And at the end, nobody would help him. Nobody. Well, I appreciate y'all. I ain't going to take up too much of your time. I'm just a little bit of that Friday night sip. I'm feeling good. I'm about to take Egypt outside because she got Down syndrome. I was thinking about selling to the Chinese restaurant, but I decided to keep her because I'd probably went crazy. But y'all know I'm going live tomorrow. Another day alive, another day free. Y'all know the rest. Let's go.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? thoughts, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody?